if I could just pick up on the comment that you made that the tax-related changes were not done on back of the envelope calculations, ma'am. And on the issue of indexation, which has been brought to the attention of the Finance Ministry, is there any consideration at all at this point in time to look at a possible review as far as indexation is concerned, or to consider grandfathering, which has been the request that's come in from several constituencies at this point in time? That's my first question. And the second question, ma'am, on capex, as you mentioned, at 3.4% of GDP, it has, of course, been seeing a historical run in the last few years. Would you say that at this point in time, given where you find yourselves, as well as the objective of being able to get to that fiscal consolidation roadmap, that this is the best, perhaps, that the government can do, and it is now time for the private sector to pick up the pace on capex as well? Thank you very much.
That almost sounds that I should stop the capex. I think we'll continue with the capex because there's no way in which you can be sure that the recovery and the growth is complete and it'll sustain for itself. We'd like to be sure that the public spending actually does the job of bringing public infrastructure and bettering it as well. So it is not a temporary solution that we thought is required post-COVID. India still has infrastructure deficit in some parts of the country. When I say that, it's not just roads. Look at the pace in which we are building ports. We are also trying to modernize our ports. Look at the way in which what started off as an UDAN experiment for interlinking airports, restoring some of just the airstrips and not airports, and so on, today has got so much traction. The growth of India's aviation sector has been enabled by this UDAN scheme, if I can say that. And therefore, connectivity is not just building roads. You also have the optical revolution that India has seen, optical fiber revolution, as a result of which internet is reaching the remotest corners before even, dare say, roads have reached. And as a result, today you see that the purchasing power of people in farthest corners are not waiting for the government schemes, but with the internet connectivity, they are able to access, and also investment in open network for digital commerce and so on. So infrastructure still has a lot of work to do. So I wouldn't be in a hurry to say, can I shut that shop? No. So, of course, that doesn't mean we'll keep doing it and we'll not have a view on private sector investment. We will want that to be ramped up, there's no doubt. India needs all that momentum. So, and I'm sure the industry has at least given me the feeling that in the last two budgets, whenever I interact with them, they are aware of their role, not just for building nation building, but their own businesses have the brightest opportunity now within India, produce here and also export. So industry, I'm sure, is conscious, and they would still be engaging, and I'm probably not measuring the investments that they've made in the last few years. On the taxation issue, I want to be clear that I'll hear all these comments, but that finance bill, which was presented on 23rd, is the property of the parliament now. I have no business to comment on it outside to say, no, I presented that, but now because I've had a couple of suggestions coming, I'm going to do this. No way. It has to be a discussion in the House, or any comment made newly from what has not been said there will have to be said back again in the House. I can't comment about it outside.